When schools try to be trendy. Let's go.
Schools being trendy. Now, it definitely happens, especially with all the brain rot blowing up this year. It's just bound to happen. And when it does happen, it's the most hit or miss thing, because it's like seeing a purple cow in a field. Like, it'll get your attention at first, but when you overdo it, it's not gonna be as effective. Now, this is by far the most unserious thing a school can do. Like, the first time I heard brain rot in a college classroom, I was dead ass trying not to laugh as a grown ass man. Not that it's funny, but it's just stupid. That shit won't slide.
The worst thing is whenever you go into your classroom for the first time, like an English classroom for the first time, starting the new school year, and then you see this. You see something like this. This sort of thing, I hate it. You just know this teacher is going to be the most passive, aggressive teacher you have ever met in your life.
That shit won't slide in college. Oh, yes, it will. 6-7 has made it into college, it will slide. But when it doesn't work is when you
As you work today, shut your B word, A word up. Stay silent and focus. You and your classmates are working. Believe in yourself, and after you are done with your rough draft. Okay, this is definitely real, because it's definitely a teacher trying to like understand new slang. So they probably think it's something completely different than what it means. That's awful.
Do it, and you force it, because students are going to get tired of seeing all the posters of your trends everywhere. Now, I've seen this a lot more this year, and even in real life. I don't know if I went down a rabbit hole on TikTok, but a lot of people are having long years. We'll just say that. Which laboo...
Ew, that's awful. Which little boo-boo are you today? If I saw this in a classroom, I'm leaving. Oh my god, which Labubu are you today? I think Labubu, how do I call it? Labubus are the most stupidest thing. Because I saw a person having one, and I asked her, how much money did she pay for it? And I was like, I said like 10 bucks, 20 bucks maybe. And she said $40 to $180. And I said, excuse me? $100? And then I Googled it. Dude, some of these go for like $500. I don't understand why. Why is this a big thing? Like, some of them are very cheap, but some of them can go to like $120. Like, why? Why is that a thing? $200? What? I could buy an Xbox for that.
Phone. You can say it in Spanish. 6-7, se siete. What is Spanish class even about? Okay, yeah, the fact that this still happens on a college campus is crazy. Okay, not the poster, but people still say 6-7 at college. Which, that's one thing, where students will say the meme. But I don't know, having this hung up in your classroom is crazy. I just feel like that just crosses a forbidden line. It's like a news making a segment about a meme that just blew up yesterday. Another one, gonna be a long year. Would you rather be Skibbity Riz or Skibbity Toilet?
The thing is, these are actually real. I can 110% confirm these are real. Because in my middle school class, they were trying to do the same exact thing. And it's the most funniest thing when they don't know what they're talking about. What does this even mean? Would you rather be Skibbity Riz or Skibbity Toilet? What does that even mean?
Guys should not be hearing skibbity in a real life setting, especially from a 40-year-old teacher, middle-aged and everything. I just feel like it's the same as meme marketing. Sometimes it works and sometimes it just fails miserably. Like, you could get people's attention because it's so stupid and get people to do their work, but it could probably turn people away from doing their work at the same time. TS is gonna be a short year. SDIBT. Start digging in your book, twin.
Yo!
Are we dead ass? You know what? Honestly, not the worst thing in the world. This is where we draw the line, though. Yapping while the teacher's yapping? So cringe. Okay,
You just know a teacher made that. You just know a teacher was like, this is gonna make the kids really think about this. The teacher that made that poster probably thought she was so trendy and cool.
You did not have to say yapping. Show up ready to cook, chat.
Bro, these make me just cringe.
What the? It keeps going. These are all over the classroom, apparently. Coming to class with your supplies. Very cutesy, very demure, very mindful. Not reading the instructions fully is giving lazy and IDC about my grade. This class is for cooking, not crashing out. You've totally got this, bestie, for real. For real. Like, okay, I get the encouragement, but you could just put "you got this." But seeing something like this early in the morning when you walk into class,
So, like, there's been so many times that I have slept like 3 to 2 hours the day before Monday, and then going to high school. If I'm at like 2 hours of sleep and I see a sign like that, I'm just gonna lose it. I'm just gonna just quit high school and drop out at that point.
it's got to do something to your psyche.
That shit won't fly in college. Yes, it will. My professor just canceled class because he was hungover and signed off his email with 6-7.
Well, damn, I would.
No, bro. If you're in middle school, if you're in elementary school, if you're in high school, right? Every single time you're in like elementary school, they'll be like, that don't fly in middle school. And then you get to middle school, and then the teachers in middle school are like the nicest people. And then they're like, that won't fly in high school. And then in high school, it's even easier with the teachers. They're less lenient and they're nicer. And then those teachers are like, that won't fly in college. And then in college, they don't even show up. Half the time, your professor doesn't even show up to the class. Like, my brother is taking college right now, and he tells me stories of like the professor just not showing up to class because he just doesn't want to. So I'm telling you, if your teacher ever says that won't fly in question mark, it will fly. Don't worry.
I was at your school, what, just canceled class because he's hungover? That's it? I remember my teacher saying that to me in high school, and yeah, safe to say stuff is flying. Some teachers even allow AI use. You just have to be smart with how you use it. It probably just depends on the person you get. But in that class, oh yeah, probably anything would fly. You know what? I have to respect that. I can't lie.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. And you just know this teacher is one of the most annoyingest teachers you're gonna have ever in your life. This teacher acts like he's like hip and cool with the kids, but he's the type of guy to call your parents and tell them like you're missing like 45 assignments. And then like the next day be like, my man, what's up, man? You doing good? Yeah, you doing good, my man? Like, no, I'm not doing good. You just called both of my parents. I'm missing 45 assignments. I am not cool with you, my man.
I don't know what these Bitmojis are. A cup of coffee that says I hate myself. Damn, bro, what? This is the first day of school introduction, by the way. And then he put himself evil laughter? Evil laughter? I'm scared, bro. Just from seeing it through the phone screen. Who uses this graphic on the first day of school? Like, how is that gonna like get a chuckle out of me? Like, oh, yeah, I hate myself. You know what? I'd argue this is worse than all the other ones I looked at today. I'd rather see which Labubu are you today than some teacher saying they have an evil laugh and they hate themselves. Damn, bro. That's just sad. As you work today, shut your bitch ass up.
This is 100% a teacher that does not know what this means. There is no way this teacher knew what this meant and put it like this.
Stay silent and focused because you and your classmates are working on your drafts. Believe in yourself. After you're done with your rough drafts, use your time wisely and start typing your final drafts. Okay, these steps
What do you think that teacher probably thought that meant?
don't even make sense. I mean, it doesn't have to make sense. It's brain rot. I need to know who cooked this up. Because if I walked in with this, I would just start dying laughing. I just can't take the education system serious anymore. TBH, bro, it's like so cringe when you check your phone during class. Bruh. Or I get bruh is timeless. That shit's always gonna be around. But the Vine was like 12 years ago. 12! If anything, that probably motivates all of you to just go on your phone more. Unless you got the phone ban at your school, then you won't be doing this. Hey fam, to be honest, it would be like so lit if you could show your work. No cap.
If I saw this, I would purposely put no work on my assignment.
Okay, I feel like I had to talk about this. I mean, for one, it happened at my college already. I just felt that shit.
That happened at your college? See, I could imagine this for like middle schoolers. But for like high school to legal adults, that's actually crazy. Imagine being a legal adult going to your first college class and seeing this. Hey fam, to be honest, it would be like so lit if you could show your work, no cap.
Show your work, no cap. Okay, I feel like I had to talk about this. I mean, for one, it happened at my college already. I just felt that shit. It was just gonna be more present as the years went on. As soon as I saw that first meme on my middle school lunch table, I just knew. But yeah, there's probably elementary school kids out there using Kai-Cenat in their math problems. I mean, if it works, it works. But what I'm showing you right here, it doesn't work. So you're telling me after reading this, sorry bro, the classroom maid has the day off. No cap.
Like, what does that even mean? Sorry, bro, but the classroom mate has the day off. No cap. Like, what does that even mean? I feel like they just, like, make a sentence and they just, like, add a random trendy word. Like, it'd be like, today is Monday. No cap. Today is Monday. Skibby Riz. Today is Monday. 6-7. It doesn't work like that.
Clean up after yourself, fam. Now, if you were the type to clean up after yourself, you probably would be leaving your trash there. And then you gotta look at that shit the whole year. Couldn't do it.
To be honest, it makes me low-key salty when you don't raise your hand, bro. Why do you add the bro? That's exactly what I'm saying. It'll be way better. It was like, to be honest, it makes me low-key salty when you don't raise your hand. End of it. But they add like another slang to it. It's so corny.
So yeah, we got 4 and 1. Just pretend it's 1995. It's always one teacher that just has a bunch of these in the room. Bro, my ick is when you talk while I'm talking. Okay, that poster is gonna do a whole lot of nothing, bro. If anything, people are just gonna rage bait you now. They're just gonna talk just cause they know it gets you mad. I don't know, bro. They're definitely gonna ban rage bait next. It's gonna be the worldwide news segment that if you rage bait in school, you're gonna be sent home and written up. But having that up on the wall does less than the all wait, where the teacher will tap her foot on the ground, stare at the whole class, hands on the hips. The poster does less than that. Just keep that in mind. It's the first day of school. What is this BS?
Favorite food for me?
You know what?
This teacher is 145% a English teacher. 110%. I will put my whole life savings on it.
You know what? I'd rather see the cringy posters up than go through that on the first day of school. I'm going right to my guidance counselor. I'm switching that shit if that were to happen to me, hypothetically. And who knows, it's probably the ass crack of dawn in that class too. 7 in the morning. First day of school on this bullshit. You could have just said, hey guys, my favorite food is corn. And just moved on to the next slide. What was that? But no, instead they had to sit through that. Wow. There's always one teacher in every school that tries to be super trendy. Not just like trying to know what this...
And there's always that one teacher that tries to be cool with the kids, but it just never works out. If you're a teacher and you're like, I'm cool with the kids, you're not cool with the kids.
Shit means. No, they like apply the trends. They take a step above that. But yeah, now my brain rot is mainstream video. I talked a little bit about the Skibbity rubric. Yes, there's actually a rubric for Skibbity writing. Spelling, kinds of sentences, interpret, best effort, imagery, descriptive.
Okay, I mean, this would be cool for middle schoolers. I'm not even gonna lie. If I was in middle school and I saw this, I would think this is pretty cool.
Improve. Okay, it's safe to say brain rot is...
But like in high school or like college, That's insane.
Mainstream. Like, after seeing that, I just knew. I knew it was blowing up. And there's probably gonna be more brain rot learning methods in the future. Although, yes, this is stupid as hell. Like, it's gonna be the meta. But it's a trend at the same time. So it's gonna work for a little bit, but then everyone's gonna go back to not caring. Like, this shit is being sold. Like, this is dead ass a hit, apparently. This shit is actually a hit rubric. But yeah, now for a little bit of a throwback. Just get me out of this school. I'm not about to raise my hand.
Wanna be Alpha Sigma W Rizzler? Raise your hand, bruh. That is awful.
To be an Alpha Sigma W Rizzler? Raise your hand, bruh. Okay, 2024 brain rot did a irreversible damage. It just propelled brain rot into the mainstream. And now hearing stuff like this in real life, and now this year 6-7 is being said everywhere in real life. It's just surreal. Because I think I'm online at first doom scrolling when I hear it. And then I realize I'm in real life. Next we have the caption, when your school tries to be trendy. With the poster, grow with English. Get it, guys? Because grow garden, grow with English? Like, bro, how are they even making these correlations, bro? I don't get it. Okay, this shit was just a reach. You got Minecraft and you're saying grow with English. Yeah, we all got a long year ahead.
Is this gonna be a long year?
But yeah, brain rot is truly made it mainstream. Watch this video right here. It's
I
all
think
about
brain rot has always been a thing, though. I mean, it's always been a thing. It just got worse.